All right, in this video, I'm going to help you guys calculate tax, tip, and markup. We're going to show all of our work, even though we're using a calculator, and we're going to round our answer to the nearest cent when necessary. So let's take a look. Mason found a sweatshirt for $42. The sales tax was 6%. Find the total cost that Mason paid for the sweatshirt after tax. So Mason's going to pay 100% of the cost of the sweatshirt and 6% more for tax. So he's going to pay a total of 106% of the cost of the sweatshirt. So he's going to pay 106% of 42, which when I multiply is going to be 1.06 times 42. And if you plug that into your calculator, you're going to get 44.52. Next one, Sam wants to get a haircut. It costs $30 and she wants to leave a 25% tip. How much change will she receive if she pays with a $50 bill? Okay, well, let's see. Sam's going to pay 100% of the cost of the haircut, and she's going to pay a 25% tip. So Sam's going to pay 125% of the cost of the haircut. So Sam's going to pay 125% of $30. In other words, 1.25 times 30. And 1.25 times 30 is she's going to pay $37.50. But that's not what this question's asking. They're asking how much change will she receive if she pays with a $50 bill. So she pays with a $50 bill and they take away $37.50. They're going to give her back $12.50. All right, now let's go over markup. A store received a shipment of laptops for a wholesale price of $199 each. So that's that really cheap price that a store got because they bought a whole bunch of those laptops. They decided to mark up the prices by 65% for the retail price. Find the retail price the store will charge for a laptop. So the store is going to charge you 100% of their wholesale price, and they're going to mark it up 65% extra. So they're going to charge their customers 165% of the cost. So you're going to end up paying 165% of $199. In other words, 1.65 times $199. And if you plug this into your calculator, it comes out to be $328.35. Okay, now if there's tax and tip, this is a very special situation. So let's read the problem and then I'll explain why. Miss Wall's dog, DJ Roomba, rolled around in a puddle, so Miss Wall took him to the groomer. The dog's bath was $20. Miss Wall also had to pay an 8% sales tax, and she decided to give a 30% tip. How much did Miss Wall have to pay altogether? So she had to pay 100% of the cost of the haircut, and she had to pay 8% sales tax, and she tipped 30%. Now here's the thing. You don't want to calculate what the cost was with tax and then calculate tip. Because when you tip, you're tipping the person that groomed your dog, and the grooming here was only $20. This 8% extra goes to the government because it's sales tax. But when you tip, you're going off of the $20 it was originally. So you don't want to find out how much it is with sales tax and then use that amount to calculate tip. When it's tax and tip, you can add all 3% together because they don't build off of each other. And then you're just going to have to find out what is 138% of $20. In other words, what is 1.38 times $20? And you'll get $27.60. All right, last one. Mark up, then tax. Piper's puzzles buy puzzles for $6 and marks them up 113%. How much would a customer pay for a puzzle from her store if the tax is 8.5%, round to the nearest cent? Okay, so let's take this step by step. Piper's puzzles buy puzzles for $6 and then marks them up 113%. Then the customer comes in, they see the marked up price, and then they're charged tax. So when there's a markup then tax, you have to do two steps. You have to find the marked up price, and then you have to use that marked up price, because that's the price customers see, to calculate the tax that customers pay. So Piper's puzzles buy puzzles for $6 and then marks them up 113%. So customers have to pay 100% of the wholesale price and 113% extra. So customers have to pay 213% of the price. So customers pay 213% of the $6, which is 2.13 times 6, which is $12.78. Now, when the customer comes in, they never see that the puzzle was $6. They see that the puzzle is $12.78. So the customer brings this up to the register, and the register says, okay, you have to pay 100% of that price and 8.5% for tax. So you have to pay 108.5% of that price. So as a customer, you would pay 108.5% of the $12.78, which is 1.085 times $12.78, which is 13.8663. Now, it does say round to the nearest cent, and we know that money goes two places after the decimal to the hundredths place. So I'm going to cut this off right here and ask myself, okay, would it be closer to $13.86 or would it be closer to $13.87? And since the next number over is a 5 or above, I have to give this 6 a shove and round it to $13.87. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Please see me if you have any questions.